that much intelligence, honey, to get the questions, to get the answers. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am CC, and today we're going to talk about 5 ways to know how you hit your ceiling at your job. I know that it's very, very hard in this job market today, let alone when you get the job and then you just like, did I land on another planet? Like, what is going on? Nothing is what they told me it was going to be, right, when you first start. So then you climb the ladder and you work so hard to get to where you want, and you finally get your footing, but it's a new level. It's a new level that you want to get to, and guess what? For some reason, you just cannot get it together, right? So I'm going to walk you through today 5 things to let you know how and why you hit the ceiling, and some solutions that I made in my life to get me to the next level. So stay tuned. So number 1, do you feel like your ideas are being stolen? Like, I'm gonna tell you, I've been in that same situation, and yes, if you think that is going on, it absolutely is going on. Your mind ain't playing tricks on you. You are definitely right. You are creating ideas and then giving them to someone who has more authority than you. That's why you feel like your ideas are being stolen. So one way to combat that is you're going to collectively put all your ideas in a notebook. Much like this. This is like one of my favorite notebooks, just by what's on the front. But you're going to put everything in this notebook. Then you're going to generate that idea as a memo. There'll be 3 different people that you're going to send this memo to. And the memo is just going to be I thought, or I believe that this can help our organization get better. So by you sending emails to 3 people, again, it should definitely be your supervisor, and maybe a colleague of your supervisor, and then also a colleague of yours. You're going to include them all on the same email. You can blind carbon copy, whatever you will, but you want to make sure that you're actually giving value. It should actually come from a place of a problem that you are able to solve, that's easy to implement within the organization. Then you want to ask, if you want to talk to me about this, please set up a meeting. So when you set up the meeting, you actually want, if it's someone higher than your supervisor, you actually want her manager or his manager in the office with you. You always want to have witnesses to the ideas that come out, that you birth. Again, let me just reiterate. What you're going to do first is you're going to prepare an email after you've written down those ideas, and your memo should be as, this could help benefit the organization. Whenever you want to meet with me, please let me know. This is a solution, an easy solution to a problem that no one ever came up with. And if they want more information, they should actually come to you and speak to you about it. Number 2, the reason why you feel like you've hit your ceiling at work is because you don't have enough sponsors. What I mean by sponsors is just people that's reaching out, who actually are advocating for you when you're not even present. They know how good you work, they know your integrity, and they're willing to vouch for you. So get you some sponsors. And I don't mean by, I wouldn't say by being fake and phony, because I'm not about being fake and phony at all. But you want people that are not going to manipulate your skills or your integrity. You want people that actually truly want the best from you within your company, and actually see your vision, your drive, and your motivation to go above and beyond for the company. Number 3, you are seen as the unofficial help. Official help is you're actually inserting yourself in those times when, they actually need someone. They're not asking for you, but they're actually needing you to stand up and say, hey, I'll do it. So that's a little tricky. It's a gray area, and it's a tightrope that you walk when you're being the unofficial help. I know I've been in situations where I've played the supervisor for a couple of years. You know, they had no problems. They knew my management style. They knew everything. But when it was time for the promotion, I didn't get the promotion, but was assumed that I would help that person just fit right into the role. So I didn't get the promotion, but I never stopped advocating for myself, and I never stopped assisting someone else in getting where they need to be. So yeah, it is again a tightrope, but I need you to stay strong and just work it out. Work it out and find more value to where you can't be indispensable. Because all of these that I'm letting you know, and there's 2 more, all of these that I'm letting you know create that they're afraid to lose. You actually have looked at my other videos, or you're in this video today, stay for the rest of these tips. But also don't forget to please like, comment, and subscribe so we can grow this wonderful channel. Number 4 is you don't receive the attention for going above and beyond, because at this point you've been climbing this ladder and doing everything for yourself. They actually think that you believe this is what you're supposed to do. So while they're giving all this acknowledgement to other people in your company, they just see it as this is something that you do. You always just go above and beyond. That's CC, she's always doing the most, or she's gonna take care of it. We don't have any problem at all. But guess what? Now, really listen to this tip. The tip is take everything that you've done within that year. Make sure, again, keep your notebook. So what you're gonna do is write down everything that you did for the year. You're actually going to write your own review. And I'm telling you, I did this each and every single year. I wrote down everything, like how I saved the company money, how I was able to notice fraud in my financial career, how I was able to just lead the team in absence of my supervisor, just hop right in and build trust among the team. I did this and I wrote it down every single year, delivered to them my own self-review. And guess what? The money wasn't showed. The money wasn't showed at all, because I had proof of the things that I did. So while they may not acknowledge you from going above and beyond, that's cool. You acknowledging yourself, and then at the end of the year, you get a better raise than everybody else, because you actually can show proof. And you would not even believe how many people just don't even do this. Like, they think it's just going through too much trouble, or they're going to give you what they want to give you anyway. But guess what? If you can't show proof, if you don't show proof of what you're doing, how can you argue about it? So we're going to get out of that hopelessness state and start writing down all of those great things that you did. And last but not least, the last one, you actually think that speaking up is going to affect you negatively. And again, I went through some of this as well in my career. Some people just don't know how to deal with a person that asks a lot of questions. But girl, honey, we're the smart ones, because we ask a lot of questions, and sometimes they just don't have answers, or they just not prepared for a person with that much intelligence, honey, to get the questions, to get the answers. Give me the answers that I want to, because obviously I see something that you don't, or you got so complacent in your position that you don't want anybody that challenges or go against the status quo in order to make the company better. You think that speaking is creating a negative impact on your career? Just simply draw up some questions. Have a conversation to the side before the meeting even starts, and speak to your manager about the different ideas, or the different concerns, or the different comments, or some of the questions. Just give them an idea. Now, you don't want to spill the beans, but you do want to give them an idea that, hey, You know, I'm gonna come in with some things, get them a little prepared for you. And that just makes you look better, and it makes you guys feed off each other as if it was really, really planned, and you look like the partner to the management. So I hope these tips helped you, and I hope you don't get discouraged. I've been there many, many times, and I've been able to be resilient and bounce back, and that's what I want you to do too.